Thanks for tuning into this week's edition of Going Gainesville. I'm Lesley, owner of Salman Home Realty and your host, and I'm here in my beautiful Lollipop outfit, joined by my co-host here,
Ben Magee with Bull Run Capital Investments.
And tell me a little bit about your business.
Well, Bull Run Capital is a private equity and venture capital group. We invest in small, medium startup companies, but we also do financial management and wealth management as well as management consulting.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me. We are at TummyYumyum Gourmet Candy Apples in Old Town Manassas. Let's go try them.
Let's do it.
So here we are with the owner, Sharita. Sharita, thanks so much for having us out.
Thank you for coming today.
So you have a really amazing story about how you got into making candy apples and other desserts. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. In 2016, I was doing oral surgery in Chantilly, and I'd been doing that for some time. And unfortunately, a child came in, passed away, and the state came in and shut the office down. So I went to work somewhere else for about 5 months. The doctor asked me would I come back. I did, and business was a little slow. So I told my coworker, I was like, I need to find something else to do. And she said, well, why don't you make your baskets? And I was like, no, I want to do that. And just then I heard God speak to me and say, make candy apples. So I started laughing. I said, Katie, I'm going to make candy apples. And she said, if you make candy apples, I'll test them all to make sure they're good, because we know you don't know how to cook.
Well, that's a good friend.
Yeah, she's a great friend. So we started laughing, and then I heard God say, the name of your business is TummyYumyum Gourmet Candy Apples. So then I got kind of serious, you know. I'm like, okay, I'm not telling myself this. So I put on Facebook that night, I said, coming fall 2017, TummyYumyum Gourmet Candy Apples. It was July. The next morning I woke up, I had 8 orders. Not just 1 or 2 apples, but people were requesting apples for parties and anniversaries. I'm thinking to myself, who's gonna do all of that? Because I don't. So I went on Pinterest and just started looking at other people's ideas. And then I went to work and did surgery all day long. That night I got off, went to Shoppers, and I got everything I thought I would need. I get home and thinking, oh, that looks easy, I'll do this. And I burned up like almost every plastic bowl we had, burned up the chocolate. I mean, it was terrible. But I actually started my business with $253. I remember that distinctly because it was payday. And after I paid everything, that's how much money I had left. And I spent every dime of it buying supplies. And
what an amazing, incredible story.
Yeah, it just went from there.
Okay, so for me, I know when I left the job to start a business, there was a transition. So from being an oral, being in oral surgery, how did you make the transition into your TummyYumyum business?
I knew I couldn't do both. Oral surgery all day, then come home, make candy apples. It just wouldn't work. And after about 6 months, things just kept progressing where I had to quit my job. And so that's how I did it. I just got out of there swiftly because the orders were piling up on me.
Right.
And I couldn't do it by myself.
So where do you get all your business from? Is it just people walking up to the shop here, or?
Sometimes it is. I do a lot of festivals. I also go to, I'm a participant in Harlem Fashion Week, so I go to New York a whole lot. I have a website, and then I have a lot of customers that come to the window and place orders.
And you ship around the world?
We ship everywhere. We use the postal service, so it's 2 to 3 days max. As soon as we get an order, we make it the next day, and it goes out that same day.
So I hear that you do more in the community because this is a small area, so the word gets around. So why don't you share some of the other things that you're doing?
Well, the Lord spoke to me and told me to feed the people. So I asked my Facebook followers to donate soup, whatever they can to help feed the community. We feed about 10 to 15 people a day. During the holidays, we do like a Thanksgiving give back where we give them coats. This is all donated. Coats, hats, socks, shoes, gloves, things to keep them warm. We feed them Tuesday through Friday here at the shop. And basically anybody can come and eat. It doesn't matter if you're less fortunate or not. We're just happy to have you at the window just to say hi.
Well, this stuff is almost too beautiful to eat, but yes, I just said almost. So why don't you tell us what we're gonna have?
So today what I have for you is the Snickers Delight. We say delight because it's with pecans instead of peanuts, milk chocolate, caramel, and white chocolate.
I love the pecans as opposed to the peanuts.
Peanuts,
it's really
yeah.
a good
Waste not, want not.
amazing.
Girl Scout Cookie Samoa apple. So it's a cheesecake apple made from the Girl Scout Cookie Samoa. It has caramel, milk chocolate, white chocolate.
Normally I'm the type of person that would try to just eat the outside of it off, but the apple's so refreshing with it.
Thank you. Here I have your classic caramel. So we double dip our caramel apples twice.
Just how I remember.
Yeah, the caramel is delicious. It's really rich.
On this side we have toffee. So it's toffee, caramel, milk chocolate, and white chocolate.
I really like the crunchiness of the apple with it too. And then the chewiness. It's really good.
And then I've spread out to cupcakes for this season. On this side I have the banana pudding cheesecake cupcake, pineapple cupcake, and then I have the strawberry cheesecake Malibu cupcake.
Every part of it from the drizzle on the top, is that
Thank
like a jam or?
you. No, it's
jelly.
preserves.
Strawberry preserve.
Yeah, strawberry preserves.
Close.
And then
Might
I
be
do
even Welch's.
and no, well, no. But I do another little mixture of just strawberries cut up inside. So yeah.
You can taste every flavor.
Separately. Yeah, that's what I loved
Yeah.
about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what I have here is the strawberry pump and pearl set. It's all white chocolate. It's edible. The strawberries are edible too. It's what we're offering for Valentine's this year.
I love white chocolate. It's super good with the strawberry.
Thank you.
Sharita, thank you so much for having us out. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
And Ben, thanks for coming out and being my co-host
Hey,
today.
happy to be here and see Miss Sharita again.
And thank you for tuning into this week's edition of Going Gainesville, because we're going Gainesville.
And so are you.